Welcome to my channel. My name is Tina. I'm going to be doing a tarot reading today for all the signs about the full moon in Gemini and like how it's gonna be for all of us. Let's see. Hang on, I just got a candle here. Inviting in angels, spirits and guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Okay. So we're going to start with Aries, and we're going to start it at 1 minute. And here's what I have. I didn't write any of this down. I'm just looking at it here. So, Aries, on November 27th, the Gemini full moon will highlight your current thoughts, ideas, and concepts. What do you feel the most uneducated about? This lunation is bringing all of your unanswered questions to light. You may not have all the answers yet, but as soon as you remain curious, for as long as you remain curious, you'll be able to discover the information you're looking for. Engage in some lighthearted discussions with your peers and don't be afraid to embrace what you don't know yet. Okay. Hang on, I'm trying to turn off my, there we go. Turn off my ringer so we don't get interrupted. Can you guys see okay? I feel like, okay. What do you feel the most uneducated about? This lunation is bringing all of your unanswered questions to light. Okay, so let's get some moon messages here. Let's see what they have to say for Aries. Aries, full moon in Gemini. Give me a message. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. And balancing spirituality and practicality. Bring love into the situation is at the bottom of the deck. So we'll do those three for you, Aries. And then I'm going to get some tarot on it and see what's going on here. It says, don't let your past hold you back. So Spirit, tell me what's going on with Aries and the full moon in Gemini. It's a super moon, you guys. I think they call it the beaver moon because all the animals are starting to like dig dens, find dens, so they call it the beaver moon. Okay, so let's see what the past, okay, so it looks like, ooh. Okay, so there's some kind of fear here regarding a Knight of Wands. So it could be something from your past since you're a wand person, right? I feel like there's some clarity coming about this. Tell me what the clarity is. What's the clarity coming with the Ace of Swords? Chariot, how to move forward. And it's again with the Two of Wands, like it's a choice. Like, so you have a choice to make, it looks like, and it looks like there's some forward movement, but there's a little bit of fear here for you. So let's go to balancing spirituality and practicality. Tell me about balancing these things for Aries. So you've got Pisces and Aquarius up here in your oracles, just so you know. Okay, King of Cups, Four of Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Look at all those threes. is so many cards. But honestly, okay, it looks to me like this has got something to do with love. This right here, it's got a 2 of Cups here is why. And I think, I don't know, but it looks like you've been hurt by a 2 of Cups relationship. And just hurt by love in general, you know. I think it confuses you. I'm wondering if someone made you an option, is what it kind of looks like. Bring love into the situation. Okay. High Priest and the Magician. Bring love into the situation. Okay. So it looks like you're manifesting happiness. Right? Boy, it looks like there's a lot of, I feel like, you know, Aries, I feel like this is showing me a lot of like sadness. There's death at the bottom, so I'm wondering if like this is like about a transformation, you know, that's happening. Let's clarify here. Don't let your past hold you back. Tell me what the clarity is. What are they knowing about? It's something that you regret from your past. Like you regret doing something, saying something. That's what the fear is. Okay. So I do kind of feel like Spirit is saying like, hey, we're giving you messages. Pay attention. There's messages for forward movement, for happiness, for that sun to come out in this first thing. And it's about a decision that you have to make. And for some reason, you're a little bit scared. Maybe it pushes you out of your comfort zone, like whatever it is that you're doing here, you know. Like it's something new and you're kind of scared. And you're kind of wanting to stay in your comfort zone, basically, is what it's saying. But I do see forward movement. I feel like Spirit is the one doing it. You have this dream and message card here. And the sun. Okay, so balancing spirituality and practicality. I feel like you're almost in this numbness, is what I'm seeing. Like you're numb to what's going on around you. I feel like you don't want to look. It's got something to do with the love situation. I feel like it has you confused about love, about your stability. Okay, so again, you have Spirit guidance, Spirit assistant. Remember, I got all those 3s all at once. That's exactly what it means, is Spirit coming on in. Hi, Erica. How's it going? I have my phone over here on the on the astrology stuff. So I'm not even looking at the page, but I can see that you're here. I'm so happy to see you. And so whatever is going on here in this middle section, I feel like you are very confused, very stuck, very sad, and not seeing anything around you. And that's how come, like, Spirit is saying, like, bring love into the situation, you know. I feel like the higher message here is like whatever we're talking about here. It's definitely a soul friend that's disappointed you in some way, maybe a very big way. And that's why you have all these spirit guides around you, all the threes, because you're in a really dark spot, a sad spot, lots of threes, waiting, sadness, wondering what's going to happen. I feel like you're just, bottom of the deck is talking about self-love, you know, so there's that message as well. So over here, I feel like you're just sad. Like, I feel like this whole reading is saying, like, you're broken right now. You're feeling like it's just scared and not knowing what to do. You know, you want something to change really quick, but you don't know how to get it done. And I kind of feel like, Hierophant is here, the high priest, and he's saying, bring love into the situation. I think it's into yours, bringing love from you to you, the self-love. And then you've got this, over here, you've got this magician and the sun, like in there, like the magician is actually pointing to the sun, saying, like, this is something that could change your vibe very quickly. And there would be very fast healing, I feel like. You know what I mean? So what I mean about that is, like, it's focusing on the things that you do have. It's like kind of trying to get on a daily regimen of self-love. And how do you do that? You do things that make yourself smile. That's how. So whatever that means for you, what makes you smile, what makes you excited, those kinds of things are what's going to get you out of that energy. I feel like also there's something, I don't know that you have to apologize, but I feel like you have to forgive someone. There's a forgiveness card here, as well as apology. So there could be I don't see someone coming towards you. But there could be. It could be this Knight of Swords coming in very quickly. Apology, maybe. But I also feel like forgiveness is part of, like, changing your vibration. You know what I mean? Because if you sit around and be mad at somebody for long enough, you're the one who gets hurt by it. Bottom of the deck, one more time, is the self-love. I'm going to put it there because I feel like it's important. Manifesting your own happiness, what will make me happy today? That's what raises your own vibe, right? And I feel like there's a new beginning coming with a divine masculine. I know that kind of, and self-care is here too. So the way you're going to get to this place where you are the emperor, you are the ruler of your own life. The way to get there is all about loving yourself. Maybe the forgiveness you need to give is for yourself, I mean, it looks to me like you're pretty sad over here. And I kind of feel like there's some truth coming out. And I feel like whatever that truth is probably going to set you free. Tell me what the truth is that's coming out, because I keep seeing it. The truth is, this reflection card, this mirror card. And honestly, I've never noticed this about this card, or this particular one before, but that mirror is cracked as well. So honestly, I mean, I think you're maybe not looking at yourself proper, like the way you really are. You're not seeing it. And I kind of feel like when you look in that, you see flaws. You know what I mean? You see regret. You see, like, all the mistakes you've made. But what if they weren't? That's all I'm saying. Hi, Joni. Happy Thanksgiving week, everybody. I bet Joni doesn't have Thanksgiving at her house. And it's a United States holiday, I think, isn't it? Okay, so what you're seeing in the mirror is resistance, rejection, loss, fragmentation, and that's what I was seeing too. And that's what's wrong. It's like you're just saying here, really not loving yourself at all, Aries. I feel like you feel like there's something wrong with you. You know what I mean? So that's all here. This is about the balance, like trying to come into balance with all of that stuff. This apology could very well be from someone, but it could also be you, like talking to your own self. Like, I'm sorry, I've just not been living my life. You know, and then you start to love yourself, and then you have this new beginning, and the masculine energy is here, divine masculine energy. So that could mean somebody's coming in, you know. And what was your reading about? It was about not knowing something, all the things that you don't know, and how things are going to be made clear. And I kind of think what's going to be made clear is your value. Don't be afraid to embrace what you don't know yet. That's what I feel like. Spirit, what do you want them to know about themselves? Because, I mean, this is sad. This is sad. Spirit, tell me what you want Aries to know about themselves, just like as a message from you to them. Like, how do you feel about Aries? Go with the flow. Go with the flow. There's a Wheel of Fortune moment. They want you to know that they feel like you are stable. You are in the middle of transcending the mundane. Like, you know what I mean by that? Like, you know how everything, it just seems like we do the same thing over and over and over again. And I feel like you're in the middle of moving above that, rising above that. Like something big is changing. Look at that. The feminine is here, the divine feminine. Remember, the divine masculine was over here. So this could be about somebody coming back. You know, like there's a new spark coming in, or it could be you finding that spark inside of you as you start to love yourself. Like, we're asking Spirit, like, what do you see in Aries? And they're like, they're beautiful. And they do have a spark inside of them. But right now, it's like you're, you know, pretty sad. It could be about money. It could be about love. It could be about the way you see yourself, right? And I do feel like there's a rebirth coming for you. I kind of feel like there's something here about your belief system probably changing. You know, the way you believed before is different now. I feel like it's all about Spirit, like coming in and telling you the truth of something. It could be about your value, because they're telling me you're an empress. Before, they told me you were going to be an emperor. So I feel like you kind of lost your spark, and for some reason, from it looks like, you know, some kind of really big heartbreak, is you got all the heartbreak cards, all of them. You know, the stagnancy, not moving, grief, you know, and it seems to be all wound around this Two of Cups. And then you got all these threes, like you want to work with them, but they broke your heart, right? And you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for something to happen because you love them, right? And you're right about this situation. You guys are a good match, you know, and marriage material even, if that's what it's about. It sort of looks like it's about that, about a relationship of some kind. Okay, Taurus. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. Angels, spirits, guides. Whoops, I guess I better read that. I better read your little blip, huh, on the internet. Okay. As the Gemini full moon takes place, it'll shed light on your personal resources and assets. What's your current relationship with money look like, Taurus? It may be time to implement a new budget or rid yourself of any junk that you've accumulated that's taking up too much space. If it's cluttering your life, It's time to clear a little space for more stimulating valuables. Okay, so time to clear out the old and in with the new. It's about money. It's about resources. So let's see what's going on with money and resources for Taurus. Spirit, what would you like to tell them? The moon deck. Taurus. A fiery climax approaches. And nothing yet is set in stone, and adjustments are required. Okay, so it looks like there's something coming to a close here, or a climax, right? Tell me what's coming to a fiery climax for Taurus. Tell me what's happening for Taurus here about their money and their money house and the full moon. 5 of Cups. So maybe you're letting go of something. Maybe you are letting go, being moved out of some kind of waters, cutting someone out. Okay. I'm not seeing what this is, right? But it could be something about a devil, right? Some kind of thing that's probably teaching you strength. Let's see what it is. I mean, I'm not seeing what it is. I see moving out of there. I see you letting go of something. And I see the Queen of Swords. So you're like ready to cut something out. Tell me what's happening here. It's like you've had enough of something. What is it? Yeah, you're releasing, you're surrendering. What though? What is Taurus letting go of here? There's an awakening happening. So whatever this is, something in your trust, in your comfort zone, it leads you to love yourself, and it has, it's divine timed, right? So I'm still not knowing exactly what the sitch is. It just says you're leaving, you're like cutting something off. So it's about your mind, your money, right? It's about you finding truth. You know what I'm clarifying down here is this 7 of Wands, and it's about having an awakening. It's about self-care. It's about spirit messages. So maybe you're like learning some kind of new gifts that you have. And Ace of Swords, truth. Like you're learning truth. But I still don't know what the problem is. It says you're clinging to something. You're having a hard time letting go of something. It's some kind of a tower moment. So honestly, they're not going to tell me what this is. I can see that right now. So basically, I mean, you have to decide this. I feel like you're getting intuitive hits in order for you to make the decision, like what you're deciding is to cut something off, to walk away from something, There was a storm. So, tower moment, something broke down. So, whatever is ending, I mean, like, I feel like it's got something to do with your money situation. Nothing is yet set in stone. It could be about fear, too, with that devil at the bottom. I mean, I just feel like fear is, oh, look at 7 of Swords. So maybe somebody did something at work, or I don't know. Tell me nothing is yet set in stone. Let's clarify that for Taurus. Okay, I see the Queen of Cups. This could be about love. It could be something that's extremely emotional. And it's going to change because I see the 8 of Wands here. So I feel like that spirit kind of coming in and saying like, okay. So the Queen of Cups is like about surrendering, right? And it's back to this energy again, Four Sword. Something hurting you over here with this fiery climax, right? And it's divine timing, so I feel like that tower happened on purpose. So that, I don't know, so you could have this awakening, I feel like. Because whatever it is, it's like, you know, spirit taking you out of there, Six of Swords, you know, to the Queen of Swords energy. Like, I've had enough of this shit. I'm not putting up with it anymore. I don't care. This is in my comfort zone. I'm done. And so what you do is you start to meditate in that Seven of Wands, and then that's where you have this awakening about how you need to take care of yourself. You know, how like that's more important than anything else. You know, you loving yourself. So I don't know if this almost feels like it could be like a job. You know, like something happens at the job and you're like, fuck this noise, you know. I think you've been at the job for a long time, or you feel like you don't want to have a restart, is what I feel like. But I do see one coming. So nothing is yet set in stone. So what's happening is you're feeling pretty shitty about this. You're like talking to spirit. You're trying to heal from it. And then you have Ace of Wands, which is a new idea. It could be like a new job opportunity, something like that. Something comes to you, third eye, right? And it's more balanced for you. Temperance card. It's more balanced for you. Tell me more. And successful. Okay, so I feel like the adjustments required is answering now. Because look at, like you have all this. You have the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So like this is clarifying adjustments are required. So on this full moon, I see right now what you should be, you know, thinking about letting go of, you know. So, yeah. Make that happen over the new moon. I mean the full moon, right? Because I feel like there's something going away here. You're leaving it. You're being moved by spirit to something else. So let's just say somebody got fired or they got laid off because of whatever reason. And it's scary, you know, and you're sitting here going like, Spirit, what do I do? Like, fuck, man. And Spirit's like, we got you, man. We have something more important to do. You do. Your soul does. So I kind of feel like the adjustments is to kind of like make this decision, you know, and let your higher self lead you, because you got a lot of baggage with the Ten of Swords or Ten of Wands, right? You got a lot of emotions with the Nine of Swords, and you got some kind of like hurt feelings, maybe even physical symptoms with the Five of Swords. So there's a lot going on, and the way out is to let your higher self drive the car. You know what I mean? Like, where are you taking Taurus, Spirit? Where are you taking Taurus? Probably reset button, right? Reset to, okay. To stability, Queen of Pentacles. Remember, this is about your money. And I feel like, you know, I don't know if you're losing a job here, but that's what the reading's about, so I'm assuming. And I feel like there is this place where you feel like I don't have enough, you know, like Four of Pentacles, like, oh my gosh. And your heart's even guarded, and you don't even want to look. But where Spirit is taking you is here. And her eyes are closed too, but it doesn't mean she's not looking. It means she's just enjoying the energy. You know, she's relaxing. She's just there. She's feeling her value. So I kind of feel like you gotta kind of surrender this fear about money, I think is what it is. Fear about whatever happened here with this storm. And I mean, like, whatever it is, it could be like a billion different things, right? But I feel like it's divine timing, because what it's saying is like kind of stuck in this comfort zone. It's not necessarily, you know, what your soul wants to be doing still. It's like, hey, it's time for us to do something different. So I kind of feel like there's this, it's making it kind of uncomfortable for you, you know, like whatever that's the tower is, right? It's making you kind of uncomfortable, and you kind of get into this place, which is a great place. Seven of Wands. This is like showing spirit support. It's showing your chakras lit up, right? It's showing that you're remembering who your soul is, how powerful it is. You're remembering, because I feel like once we really remember about the soul, it becomes almost, I mean, once we realize about our soul and what it had planned and how smart it is and how cool it is, right? It makes us want to take care of ourselves better. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like you realize it's the soul, and you realize that's who you really are. You know, you are the soul. I always talk about it like it's two different people, but it's really, that's who we are, is that inner spirit. It's just very quiet, and our humans sometimes just get so bogged down with stuff, worry and fear and old comfort zones and sadness and all that, you know. And then there's this point in time where this soul says, hey, time to switch gears here, you know, like you're beautiful, you're solid, you're stable. And sometimes I feel like it's hard for us to like hear it. It's hard for us to believe it, but it looks to me like you're having a full-on like spiritual enlightenment here with your higher self. You're having dreams. I mean, I've been getting that message for a while that you know, I feel like maybe there's going to be like this opening in our head, like about the stuff we know from our previous lives, you know? And I kind of feel like that's kind of on the way to happening now, so. 32, 27. So Gemini is next. Let's look and see what they have to say, Gemini. So it's your moon, right? Gemini, full moon will unfold in your first house of personal identity, bringing many of your questions and concepts to light. How have you been keeping yourself mentally stimulated? You may realize an important idea or opinion now that's tied up to your self-expression, making this a good time to set your sights on a new study or interest. You feel most like yourself when you're learning new things, and as the full moon takes place, you'll be eager to absorb as much information as possible. I love that. I love that. First house of self and self-expression. So tell me what Gemini needs to know about this moon. You're going to be realizing confidence is your key. Adjustments are required. It's at the bottom. Time to give rather than take is at the bottom. Okay, so let's get some messages about Gemini. Confidence is your key, and adjustments are required. It's time to give rather than take. Tell me about confidence is your key for Gemini. Okay, it's about your work, right? Could be about your work. It could be me saying like you're working on your confidence too. Okay, so there's a tower moment. Didn't it say something like that? There's a moment when you may realize an important idea or opinion now that's tied to your self-expression, making this a good time to set your sights on a new study or interest. You feel more like yourself when you're learning new things, and as the full moon takes place, you'll be eager to absorb as much information as possible. Look at that. So you're getting some kind of download here with that tower. And it could have something to do with the way you make money. Eight of Cups. It's about walking away from something. Ten of Wands. It looks like you're going to have to walk away from something, you guys. Confidence is your key to success. Yeah, Gemini, I just, I'm seeing this sadness, like, how it's always here for you guys. I'm seeing it here again. I feel like you have a lot of, like, a lot of burden, right? But I feel like Spirit is trying to show you, like, a different perspective here, maybe a higher perspective with the Hierophant. I do feel like you're getting like an incoming new cool idea. But Four of Swords is here, saying that you're sleeping, you're resting, you're healing. Confidence is your key. So I'm wondering if, tell me what the Tower is. What's the Tower moment? Oh, it's a third eye opening thing. Okay, so you're getting a message from your higher self, clarity. Tell me what you're walking away from with the Eight of Cups. What are they walking away from? What is Gemini walking away from in the Eight of Cups, Spirit? This feeling of not enough. This feeling of not enough. And then the information that's coming in is about that. It's about your self-doubt. It's about how you're taking care of yourself. It's, I feel like you don't have much confidence in yourself, because you've been in such a dark place. Tell me, Spirit, like tell me what the Hierophant is here for, because I feel like this is about learning something. It's about divine interventions. It's about fate. It's about that Tower moment. Healing some kind of inner child wounding here. So I feel like your lack of confidence comes from way back, way back. And maybe that, puts you in this place where you're avoiding things. Remember that Four of Swords, right? You're just laying here like ignoring everything. So what Spirit's talking to you about is that you're, you're you're a lot more than you think, is what I feel like. Adjustments are required. Tell me what the adjustments are that are required for Gemini. Okay, the Empress is here. She's the epitome of self-love. Two of Cups. This could be about you, you and your higher self, like becoming one, which makes a lot of sense since you're over here trying to heal. I feel like your higher self is saying, like, come on, let's do something different, right? Yeah, so you have two new beginnings here with the two aces. So you're getting like a download and then an opportunity to do something new with your pentacles. Tell me more. So I feel like there's an opportunity coming in. It could be a lover. It could be a love offer. This is in your first house of self. I just think it's about you. I do. I feel like your higher self is leading you onto a new path. You know what I mean? You're learning something new, which is what you like to do, right? You feel the best when you're learning. I'm pretty sure I read that. So, anything else you want to say about adjustments are required? What are they learning about? Maybe you're making new friends. There might be new people coming in to help you. I don't know, to help you grow, help you. Let's look at a time to give rather than take, Spirit, for Gemini. Okay, so there's that reset button. I knew that was probably coming. Okay, so it is your higher self leading you out of this energy, giving you confidence, giving you that feeling of oneness with your higher self, right? And it's opening up new pathways, new truths. I feel like you are learning some new things, and I think there's people coming in to help you along your way. A time to give rather than take. The High Priestess is here, and I feel like, the World card is here, saying like there's an end to this grieving cycle, if you want it, right? You can always choose to not do it. Like, it's up to you, and I don't want to tell you anything, but I do feel like there's an end to the grief. There's an end to the grieving cycle. I feel like you've been working on it for such a long time. And I feel like a time to give, it's a time to give to yourself, right? Tell me what this Knight of Swords is bringing in. Growth. Growth and new information. Tell me what the High Priestess wants to say. There's a new beginning in love. Ace of Water. This could be about self-love, right? But I just want you to know, like, yeah, full-on awakening. It probably is self-love. Your higher self, I said, what does your higher self want to say? And it's saying Ace of Cups and remember with awakening, right? So I feel like there's something going on here. Like your higher self is really making itself known. And I think like what this might feel like for you is just really a lot of love. Like love for everything and everyone. I feel like you're integrating like body, mind, soul is what I feel like is happening here. There is some kind of hint about a soul relationship here, so there could be somebody coming in that actually sees you as the Empress here. But what I kind of feel like is what's happening is I feel like you've been down for a really long time, like upset, worried, scared, depressed. And I kind of feel like a lot of this is stemming from a childhood wound, and it's time like for that to heal. And I think what it's directly related to is your confidence, because it's telling me like you have a lot of doubts. And when I said, what are you walking away from? It's this. You're walking away from that. And that's that comfort place that you were in, like like I'm comfortable here. You almost get comfortable. So I feel like the adjustments required is new information. I feel like Spirit sending in people to help you. And I just see new beginnings all over the place here. It's this Empress energy. I mean, she's a creator, right? So I kind of feel like you're bumping up. I feel like you could have new psychic gifts in this new cycle. Like maybe you're learning that you have other gifts that you didn't know about, which is kind of exciting, right? Cancer, 44, 33. Hey, everybody. Hi, Raven. Hi, Dan. Okay. Cancer. During the Gemini full moon, your innermost questions and curiosities will be your primary focus. What makes you tick, Cancer? You'll be prompted to do a deep dive into your current patterns, habits, and behaviors, making this a good time to analyze your routines without criticism or judgment. You may be feeling a bit restless, so feel free to read, journal, or practice anything that allows you to better understand the inner workings of your own mind. So read, journal, or practice anything that allows you to better understand the workings of your own mind. Let's see. You'll be prompted to do a deep dive into your current patterns, habits, and behaviors. So that's what you're doing. You're looking at your behaviors and your patterns. So probably something needs to go, huh? So let's see what it is, Cancer. Let's see what Spirit is saying with this moon in Gemini. Bring love into the situation. It's an Aquarius card. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. And something is about to just be done here with the fiery climax approaches. Let's get some tarot on this. Bring love into the situation for Cancer. Okay, so Page of Cups is here, and the Sun, and the Seven of Cups, and the High Priest. Bring love into the situation. So this is pretty clear. I mean, I feel like Spirit is just saying, like, offer love wherever you go, because that's what brings you happiness with the Sun card. Like, it's going to definitely change your vibration around you. Let's see. This is about your habits and your patterns, right? So I feel like that's a good pattern and habit to try. Like, just trying to offer love everywhere you go, just being kind. I feel like it opens up a bunch of new opportunities for you. And I feel like it's part of your journey, you know, to be this loving provider of light. You and your loved ones are safe. Tell me about that. This is a Cancer card. Okay. Hermit, Two of Swords, the Chariot. Well, what's happening? Well, I feel like there's a choice that needs to be made here. It could have to do with like a family member. It's maybe somebody that really has, you know, they don't keep promises. I feel like you're just sick of it. You're sick of it. And you want something to change here. And you don't know how to do it. Like, what you want is the Ten of Pentacles, but I feel like you're going to have to cut something out first. Oh, those are upside down. I must have shuffled these upside down a little bit. Okay, let's get this other deck here. You and your loved ones are safe. I feel like there's was a fight here in your family. But whatever it is, I just want you to know, like, something's changing. It is. I feel like maybe you are like at your wit's end about whatever this is. Closed off. The Hermit is here, right? You're guarded. This could be a love situation, because the Passion card is here, right? So, tell me what happened in the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Okay. So this Five of Swords is about some kind of deception. It's about some kind of like control issues, like somebody was controlling. I feel like they're on your mind all the time. Six of Cups in this thoughts card, right? But what's happening is, like, I think self-love for you. Or maybe it's just about teaching that or something, Cancer. Like maybe teaching that to your family, I don't know. But I feel like whatever happened here, this is about, this kind of like shut you down for a minute, right? It looks pretty rough, actually. Somebody's a control freak, somebody's a liar, somebody makes promises they don't keep, and it's somebody that you care about, someone that you have some kind of passionate relationship with. So tell me what is transforming. You are. You are. So I kind of feel like you hold the key to this, Cancer, to changing this. It's about focusing on what you have, being grateful for it, staying in the present moment, gratitude, focusing on the abundance. When we focus on what we have and are grateful for it, it produces more, you know. What I really see a lot of here too is you, like, really understanding what's going on with you. Like your higher self is loving on you. You're starting to take better care of your body and mind. Your soul is definitely at the wheel here. And there's a lot of growth happening. You're changing. And I think what's happening here is like that with this Two of Wands, I feel like, you know, it's time for you to like choose yourself and like what's best for you, what's going to make me grow, what's going to make, you know what I mean? Like kind of looking at it from that angle. Cancer. I do feel like there's a lot of growth and a lot of self-love going on here. So you might want to visit with the moon about those things, because I see that that's happening. But I just feel like there's some kind of love situation that's got you tied up in knots. Isn't that always the case? I wonder why. Do you ever wonder why? You get into a relationship and it just causes you all kinds of grief, and then before you know it, you're a different person. All right, so Leo's next. As the Gemini full moon unfolds, your current friendships and communities will be your main concern. The people around you are sharing important information, so be sure to take notes, Leo. You'll want to be a part of the conversations that are happening now, as they are waking up some important ideas and concepts within you. Take notes. Many of these discussions have the potential to lead to something bigger in the long run. Current friendships and communities. You're sharing important information with them right now over the moon. Okay, well, let's get a couple of oracles and see what the oracles direct us to. Thank you so much, Angel Spirits Guide, for this great reading about the full moon in Gemini. We love all the movement of the planets and what it does to us, so thank you so much for your presence today. Okay, this is about adjustments are required and you are good enough. So this is about your current friendships and communities, and I'm wondering, like, what's going on? You are good enough. So there might be some kind of self-esteem issue here for you, Leo. And there are adjustments are required. What's on the bottom? I didn't even look. You're very close to achieving your goal. Bottom of the deck. Sorry, I didn't turn that over yet. Okay, adjustments are required. So the wheel's here, right? Now you got a lot of stuff going on here. I can already see. So the Wheel of Fortune's coming in to change something. I mean, I feel like, boom, like you're starting something brand new. The Fool card. You're trusting your soul and you're like, okay, where should we go? Four of Wands. I feel like what you're after is like some stability in your life, you know? Four of Wands is about a celebration. It's about friendship. It's about love in your family. It's about stability. So What's the message here for these guys? Go with the flow, right? Yeah. So what's happening is like there's an end of a cycle here with the World card, and then of course the next card out is Fool card. So 21 and 0. So the Wheel of Fortune is saying like, okay, there's a cycle closing out, and it's time for you to have like a happy, exciting new chapter. You are good enough. Let's clarify that. I feel like they're telling me that you guys are feeling kind of shitty about yourself. Queen of Swords. That's like a no-nonsense energy. You know what I mean? Like, I'll just cut that shit right out of there. And Page of Cups. So this could be about a message of love from your higher self. Could be somebody else. Like there's someone coming in. Maybe with this new beginning. Two of Cups, right? This could be like a soul friend coming in with an offer. Could even be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. With the Queen of Swords. It could also be a Virgo. The Hermit is here. So someone's coming in, right? And it is part of your new beginning. But you're scared. You're scared. You're scared you're not good enough. You're scared about all the people that have hurt you in the past. And you're like, I don't mind being single. I don't mind it at all. Tell me what their goal is here for the third one. Let's do that one. What's Leo's goal? You're transforming. Five of Swords. This Five of Swords is about not keeping promises. So if this is you, I think that's what's transforming in your life. Either the fact that you're around people that do that, or maybe you yourself do it. And Spirit is going like, this is ready to transform, right? Tell me what that looks like. You surrender. You surrender. So that's what this is talking about. This is kind of a cool reading, like especially that first one. Adjustments are required, so the Wheel of Fortune comes out. Okay, we're going to change it. We're going to end this old cycle. Let's see what the old cycle was. Nah, let's look at the new one. Tell me what the Fool is. Tell me what the Fool is. Oh, I have these upside down. Okay, I feel like you're getting your jam back. You know what I mean? Like you're getting your fire back here with the new beginning. What's ending is the lack. It's this doubtful feeling about yourself. Like that's what's going. That's why the Wheel is here. Like you can't feel like that about yourself, you know? You are a hot, passionate individual, you know, Leo. This is Mars energy. You might want to look and see what Mars is doing in your chart, but I just feel like maybe you've been feeling kind of low, and Spirit is like, that's enough. Like, and then they're bringing you in this feeling of of independence. You are good enough. There is someone here. It's a Two of Cups relationship, but I don't know that you're really ready for it, or that you really want it, or that you're to the point where you feel like you're good enough yet. I feel like you know, like maybe are feeling like I've done this so many times, like I don't want to do this again. You know, I don't want to go down this same trail that gets me to the same place, right? And I feel like you feel like maybe you're looking at your life and you're like, man, I mean, you can't blame every broken relationship on the other person, right? So at some point you have to take some kind of responsibility, and I think you're kind of doing that here. And I just feel like you're maybe just don't want to, which is fine. I feel like you can do whatever you want, but you do have someone coming in. Tell me about this person coming in. Tell me about this Two of Cups. First, you have to love yourself. It's saying, like, you have to take care of yourself. There has to be a transformation in the way you feel about yourself, you know. because I feel like you don't really realize your divinity. So there's kind of a lot of growing that needs to happen here, but there is someone coming. So, boy, I would really work with the moon about the self-doubt, like letting it go. You know, that's what we do on the moons. We let go of things that don't serve us in order to welcome in new things. And that's exactly what's happening in these two cards. You know, ending a cycle and going down a brand new one. And the brand new one looks really exciting. It's full of passion. It's full of heat. It's full of fire. Like it doesn't need to be like about, you know, like sexual power or sexual fire. It's more about that inner fire of yourself that keeps you getting up in the morning, that keeps you happy when you look in the mirror, right? Like you're just raring to go. I feel like Leos are a special breed, and I think that they're really happy and funny and fun to be around. And sometimes I think they can get really low too. And I kind of feel like that's sort of what is happening. So I feel like there's a big change coming for you, Leo. Big transformation, um, and I think it's kind of like Wheel of Fortune, divine timing kind of thing. Like they're seeing you struggle, and they're like, "This has to change." Your higher self, right? What can I do to get a hold of Leo? Right, 101. Okay, Virgo. Let's see what Virgo says. Okay. As the inquisitive Gemini full moon culminates, shedding light on your current professional status and career endeavors, you pride yourself in being in the know. No, you pride yourself in being the one to notify and inform people publicly. But on this day, important information regarding your vocation may be revealed. You may be changing roles or simply becoming more acquainted with the particulars of your role. Educating yourself in order to then share this information with others will be your top priority. So this is about your profession, Virgo. It's about your work. So maybe you're getting a raise, or it looks like, you know, your role is changing. So maybe you're bumping up. Maybe you're going to be a boss, you know. Time to give rather than take. That's your card, Virgo. Work through your fears. So yeah, you could have some fears about bumping up. I mean, you know, like insecurities or something like that. Whoops. I see luck is on your side at the bottom of the deck. That's a Sag card. So you got Virgo, Scorpio, and Sag in the moon cards, just in case that means anything. So it's a time to give rather than take. Spirit, explain give rather than take to me for Virgo. What exactly is happening? Okay. So Emperor. So definitely, I feel like you are bumping up. Maybe you're going to, you know, get a promotion. And it's exciting, but maybe you're sort of scared. It's shocking even. Like I feel like you are given the Emperor role, but like there's part of you that feels like almost like a child, you know, like, can I do it? Right? This was such a shock, and you don't know. You're like, but I can see by the tower moment that it transforms you. There's butterflies all over this tower. But it does confuse you as well. You're like, man, you're feeling like, am I qualified for this? Can I do it? Do I have it, everything it takes, right? I think you're kind of looking back at your life. You're doing a little review here. And maybe you're just not 100% sure. And you're contemplating it, you know, do I want it? Should I do it? Am I capable? I feel like you're really kind of addressing some big childhood wounds here. Like, I think you're definitely worth it. I mean, I just feel like you're not worthy, but I think you are. But you don't see it, or you're kind of scared of it, or whatever. Work through your fears. There's like the world card is here, so like something's ending. It's like this feeling that you have, 5 of Cups, I'm not enough, that kind of thing. Tell me more for Virgo. Yeah, so work through your fears. You've got some here. And I think one of them is like this new opportunity. And you're like, look at you looking at it. You're like, I don't know if I want to do that or not. That brand new beginning, like, fuck, dude. Tell me about the luck. Tell me about the luck for Virgo. Tell me about the luck. Whoops. Nice. That one wanted to come out. It's a Chariot card. Luck is on your side. So I see you being in alignment with this. Like your higher self really wants it. Your higher self is actually even driving you to go toward this energy, right? It's successful. And I feel like it's going to bring in stability for you that you don't even really realize, but it's definitely successful for Virgo. With the 6 of Wands, it's like people are actually really thinking you're great once you get on this path, right? And I think it's taken you even further than you ever thought. If you can let go, of this doubt that you have. I feel like you have lots of doubt. So Spirit, like, tell me why they have all these doubts. What are they about? Well, it says Spirit's going to tell you something about them in your dreams. The dream card is here. So I'm feeling like all these negative, like, they're stagnant, really, energy. Not negative so much, but stagnant energy, and like this, trying to let go of these things so that you can reset that button and start something brand new. So I feel like your higher self is talking to you about it. What are you saying to Virgo about their fears? What are you saying to them? They're saying that it's causing you to be stuck and in a stalemate when you feel these kinds of things, like I'm not good enough, I don't know if I'm smart enough for this job promotion or whatever it is. And it's saying, like, I feel like what they're doing is giving you some sort of message about the abundance that you have. Maybe they're going to give you little dreams about things you've already done that you forgot about. You know what I mean? Because they're trying to raise your vibe. They're trying to give you the stuff to be grateful for. Because what you're doing right now, Virgo, is you're in this avoidance energy. Like you don't even want to participate with anything. It's like you're just in your own little world. So something's going on with your higher self. I mean, I feel like there's growth coming in, a lot of love, transformation. Tell me what's going on over here with this, like, a time to give rather than take. Like, so they're coming in, like, they're getting an offer of being, like, here you go. You can be the boss now. And you're like, shit. Should I do it? Tell me more about this pile. Okay. Fragmented and lost. See, rejected. I kind of feel like that's what is happening. Like you're feeling so not worthy. I can see it. It's like they're asking you to be an emperor, and you're like, but I'm just a page, you know? And it's not. That's not true. So I'm wondering if, like, I wonder if you lost someone, or rejected by someone that really did this to you. I am feeling like childhood stuff here, so it could have happened a long time ago, and you've just never felt good enough, to like be more than what you are, and now you have this opportunity to bump up, and you're like, no, I'm too broken. I'm just too fucking broken. Tell me more. Okay. So I kind of feel like, you know, this is about Saturn, and we just did a reading on Saturn not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. If you are interested in that, it's coming out here. It's about contracts, careers, and commitments. So I kind of feel like because it leads with the Emperor, like this is kind of part of your contract with your higher self. You know what I mean? Like to like get into this position after like such a big fragmentation happening, like this rejection. It's going to be tough, you know. It is, but you can do it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be coming out like this. It's saying like if you have doubts, it's that's all they are. They're not real. You know, they're you like thinking back to when you were little, like I'm not good enough, all that stuff. But you do are. I mean, I see it right here. Like, you're going to be a huge success. It's just that you're scared. So, I kind of feel like you should, you know, be like addressing these issues with the moon and like letting go of this fear that you have about this promotion and accepting it. Just like, let's go, spirit. Let's go. Like, I don't know. But you're getting dreams and stuff. So I feel like the spirit is like maybe helping you understand like the deeper truths behind those fears. You know what I mean? Especially inner child. Like those are some deep ones. 111 for Libra. Wow. Okay, Libra. Let's look and see what the astrology says for you. The Gemini full moon illuminates some of your biggest questions about the world around you. On this day, you'll be seeking spiritual guidance and information that supports your current belief systems. On this day, you'll be feeling compelled to step back and consider the big picture, along with the questions you may not yet have answers for. Sometimes the best thing you can do is break out of your usual routine, go on a trip, or strike up a conversation with someone you normally wouldn't. All of your answers will be exactly where you least expect them. I love that reading. I love that reading. Your answers will be exactly where you least expect them. So you're looking for some answers. So you're going to be looking at your like spiritual stuff. Like you want facts. You want information that supports your current belief systems. But what might happen is you get even more than that, like that bigger picture, right? Understanding the bigger picture. Yeah, I think it's going to blow you away because you have this take time to breathe out card. And I love that card because I always think about like what that means, like what makes us gasp, you know? What's so exciting that we hold our breath. Well, that's what's happening for you. The next card is Show the World Real You. So I feel like you're going to have the opportunity to just shine. And then the one on the bottom is meditate and contemplate. So might need to be doing some meditation. That's a Pisces vibe. You got Aquarius too. Okay, take time to breathe out. So this is a Two of Pentacles, a decision. Should I listen to my body? Should I listen to my soul? Right? And then the next two cards that come out is the High Priestess and the Strength card. And so I have these cards all kind of together. Can you see them? And take time to breathe out. Show the world the real you. The real you is this, you know, because, like, look where it's at. I feel like you're strong as well as compassionate and gentle. And I think you've gone through a lot in order to get to this place where you have balance between those two. I think your higher self is very active for you. And I feel like something's happening here with the Two of Pentacles. You're going to have to make a decision about something. Tell me what it is. Clarify the Two of Pentacles for... Okay. This is about exchanging energy, right? It's about balance. It's about understanding the human side as well as the higher self side, right? Just balancing those two. Like, there's got to be room for both, right? Okay, so there's something here, like, tell me what that's here for. What's the Ten of Wands? It's like it's a burden. I feel like it's about over. I feel like you do meditate a lot. I see another meditation card. Yeah. So your higher self is making plans. And it's about movement. It's like taking you out of something. You know, maybe this energy of the Ten of Wands, you know, like you feel burdened. You know, you feel, I don't know what that could mean, but, you know, think about all the baggage you take around with you. Like your last relationship, your last 82 relationships. Yeah, well, when I was with so-and-so 25 years ago, like, you know, like, here you go. The spirit is saying, like, you know, you've got to really, like, open up your heart here and, like, let that, all of the things happen from a heart space. You know what I mean? That's who you really are, Libra. You're someone who leads with love. You're very balanced and tapped in and strong and guided by your higher self. Tell me about the Eight of the Strength card. Tell me, clarify that. Okay, so Emperor and Two of Wands, choosing yourself, having the strength to choose yourself, right? And step up and take the lead in your own life after a heartbreak. And the Devil card. I see the Chariot at the bottom. So I feel like you're on the move to make some change here. And I feel like what Spirit is asking you is to be authentic. You know, like, the truth is, you know, your authentic self, you know. Here you are crying with the Three of Swords, like something completely broke your heart. And it's been controlling you for a while, to be honest, with the Devil card, right? And it stopped you from understanding your strength. It stopped you from becoming an emperor. It stopped you from choosing yourself, you know? And it's just this pain. And, okay. Tell me what the Ten of Wands is for Libra. Tell me what the Ten of Wands is for Libra. I feel like this is the energy you're trying to transmute here with that card, with the Temperance card, right? And you're doing it via this one. This is like spirit supported. This is like meditation. This is like your higher self directly talking to you. What's happening is a change is happening. You have the courage to change. Remember the Strength card? I feel like you're having a breakthrough here. And then here comes that Divine Masculine again. So I feel like you are being kind of led to, like, be the leader of your life with the Emperor. Tell me, so your higher self is like making plans for you to move. Tell me, where are you moving, Libra? Because I don't know if this is like a physical move, because it sort of looks like it. Your higher self again. Like, your higher self is at the wheel here. Tell me, yeah, they're taking you to the Strength card again. So that's what's happening, Libra. I do feel like there will be, I kind of feel like what it's saying is like your higher self, and you know, all that is kind of watching you struggle. And they're watching you struggle with this energy. They're watching you struggle with the broken heart. And they're also watching you be stagnant and stuck and not doing anything. And they're like, wait a minute, you know, like this isn't where it stops. This isn't where the road stops, you know. This is the, I had another reading that was talking about Emperor energy, so I'm wondering about that. Tell me what happened here. Okay. I feel like, yeah, you're closed off, and this is about memories. These are about nostalgia. You know, this is about feeling so shitty about something, and honestly, you're not moving because of it. Now, this is the third pile, so it's clarifying this bottom of the deck, which is meditate and contemplate. Because I feel like Spirit is asking you to be the real you. And they're saying, like, there's going to be some really big shit coming up here. And what it is it's a crown chakra opening moment here. It's also talking about transmuting energy. So you're sitting here in the like Seven of Wands, and you're out talking to Spirit, and I think that's where the changes happen, because it's talking about meditation over here too, and like that's where the information comes in. You're like, oh my God, like a sudden enlightenment about something, right? It's your higher self, like knock, knock, knocking. And I feel like what they're saying to you, or trying to help you realize, is that when you can open up your heart chakra, I mean, that's what changes everything for us, like the way we see things, our response to other people. But I feel like, seriously, what this is saying is like you've kind of been living in this darkness, you know, with the heart broke, with the devil, with the, you know, closed off, resistant, guarded, and nostalgia. It's like you're really living in your head in the past, like, and you're just not leaving. Look at the energy of this Three of Swords. I just want you to see, because it looks really painful. Look at her face, you know, like she's just absolutely broken, right? And what they're saying is like it's time to like surrender that, because it's fucking up your life. Okay, let's clarify this Chariot at the bottom, because it's at the bottom. Let's just clarify, where are you taking them in this Chariot? This is about you being aligned and going somewhere. You're moving. It's about movement. They're taking you out of that place where you're just not noticing anything around you, like you're avoiding your life, you're avoiding people, you're avoiding everything except for whatever this is that happened. Like you're just stuck there. You might be rolling through your day, and maybe nobody notices, maybe no one notices what's going on with you, but fucking Spirit notices it. And I feel like Spirit is saying, like, you see what's happening inside of this? Like, I'm asking about the Chariot, right? Which is about alignment. And it's you being vulnerable. It's you being in a stalemate, avoiding your life. And there's a tower right in the middle of those two things saying, like, this is going to be shocking. It's talking about a rebirth. It's talking about divine feminine. It's talking about messages from Spirit. Like this is talking about change. So I do see a masculine and feminine energy on here, which could mean something. It could mean like you're in alignment and you're going to meet like a divine. right? But it could be about like understanding this information about your own self. You know, because the chariot isn't about someone else being in that car with him, right? It's his body, mind, and soul that's driving the whole thing, you know? So I feel like what it's saying here is same. I feel like there's a rebirth coming and alignment. And I feel like you're getting the messages coming in from your sleep, is what it looks like. Tell me one of the messages. Tell me the message. Give me one message that you're going to tell them in their dreams or during meditation or something. What's the message? They're going to tell you about some kind of conflict. I feel like they're giving you some answers about a conflict that you had that's really got you stuck. You know, it could be even whatever makes you feel like the broken heart. So I feel like they're giving you messages in your dreams or during, like I said, meditation, right? And you will receive exactly the answers you want if you're open to receive. I feel like you got to do that, you know. You got to be ready to allow those messages to come in, and they will. And meet them too. Like, it looks like you're really sad, so I feel like if you're not reaching for them, they're coming anyway. You know, maybe you're just somebody who says, I don't meditate. I don't know how. You know what I mean? Okay. But get ready because either way, you're going to get the message. You know what I mean? You can either ask them for it and receive it, or they're going to come in and give you some kind of dream or something. It's going to wake you up a little bit. 127, right? Okay, Scorpio. Let's do Scorpio. Oh, gotta read their stuff first, don't we? Okay. Scorpio, here's what it's saying. The Gemini full moon is illuminating your shared responsibilities and financial burdens, prompting you to get curious about what you're obligated to take care of or not take care of. If you've been feeling like you've been taking ownership of anything that's not your business, consider how you can create better boundaries. Don't be afraid to ask questions either. If you're investing your time, money, or energy, you have the right to know what's going on. This is in your shared responsibilities and financial burdens, Scorpio. So let's see what Spirit has to say about that. Spirits, angels, guides, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the great messages today. Confidence is your key to success. Your dreams need a practical plan, and you are good enough. Okay, so shared resources and financial responsibilities. Let's clarify these. Confidence is your key to success, Spirit. Tell me what's happening here for Scorpio. God, stupid shuffle. Okay, so it looks like the confidence card is being clarified by the Six of Swords, which is about being moved by spirit to calmer waters, you know. I feel like, honestly, there's a Four of Wands here, which tells me that you have a stable, happy home life, right? The Chariot is coming here, which is talking about maybe travel. You've got two movement cards here. I also see a Queen of Swords here, which means, I don't know, maybe you're a little, and King of Swords. You are good enough, is what it's saying. So these two together could be talking about the truth, you know, like understanding the truth, right? And I feel like your dreams need a practical plan. I feel like that's like right underneath of the Chariot card and the Four of Wands. So I kind of feel like you have something in mind here. Something you would like to do. I feel like it's about traveling, right? I feel like whatever is happening is going to transform your life. I also feel like there's a lot of stability in your life. I feel like something is ending. The World card. What is it? It's crazy. It's like you're closing out a cycle. Yeah, blowing out the candles to something. Maybe this Queen of Swords energy, right? You are good enough. Maybe, you know, like just this just comes up because it's touching this Five of Cups, but I kind of feel like you are good enough. Like, I don't know, do you end relationships before they really even get started? Queen of Swords. And the Queen of, or the King of Swords is like underneath, or is right up on top of the Nine of Wands. And it's the good Nine of Wands. It's the Nine of Wands where this guy knows that everything he's been through is valuable. So it could be owning that truth about yourself. And like maybe that's how things get spinned around in your head, you know? Like, because I feel like sometimes, like, you know, the Nine of Wands is like really a lot of bad experiences, you know? And I kind of feel like once you realize like it's those bad experiences that like help us grow and help us change into who we become, you know, like every single thing changes us in some way. And I kind of feel like when you understand that truth, it does change how you feel about yourself, you know, because you're not feeling like you made a bunch of mistakes. You're feeling like you made it through a lot and you learned a lot and you have a lot to share. And that is the truth, you know. So I kind of feel like maybe spirit is kind of showing you some kind of that stuff, you know, because maybe in the past you weren't feeling like you were, you know, good enough or whatever, but you are. And I feel like spirit is kind of just showing you that somehow. Your dreams need a practical plan, and I feel like what this is talking about is I kind of feel like your dreams have changed, and and you have this world card, so you've ended a cycle of some kind, and you're beginning another one. And I don't know if you really know what you want to do. I'm not sure. Tell me about the world card in the chariot, because it almost feels like the new path um is about traveling or something. Let me let me what am I doing here? Are you guys going like, oh my god, look at her, she can't even shuffle? Okay, I just need a good couple shuffles, dear. Thank you, spirit. I kind of feel like financially speaking, I feel like you're good. I mean, you look stable. It looks like you're happy as well, you know, with the Four of Wands. Like you're in a decent commitment. Like you look happy. Okay, let's clarify the world in the chariot. Tell me what's happening for Scorpio. This is a Wheel of Fortune thing. Okay. I just feel like you've grown a lot, and I feel like spirit is actually the one kind of changing some stuff around here, right? Tell me why that deception card is here. Why is the deception card there? Okay, this could be about like somebody that you're not with that lives far away, or somebody that you miss, right? Um, it was probably toxic, but the reason that it came into your life is because you're healing a inner child wounding, and um, this person that you're not with is the one that caused this transformation about your higher about your inner child, right? and it's like a Wheel of Fortune card. So I feel like you were in a relationship, and maybe this is like kind of what it's saying is that whatever this relationship was changed you. And I feel like even what you want out of life is different now. So that could be for someone, right? Tell me about this Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles, because this looks kind of good. It looks like you have a stable relationship. Yeah, it's even telling me that you love yourself and you have all these intentions that you're setting. Good for you. Okay. Yeah, I do. I almost wonder if this is like a new beginning for you. I mean, and I don't know if there's someone coming in here like to love on you. It doesn't say that, but it shows like you having a great relationship at the moment, right? And stable. And I feel like honestly, you've really been loving yourself, and I just see new beginnings here for you. You know, because you're ending an old cycle. I feel like the old cycle might have been the toxic one, right? Like it was a toxic kind of relationship. And that might be what you're doing here. You know, where you cut this out, let this go with this Five of Cups. It's a relationship that just wasn't going anywhere. It's in a stalemate, you know? Like neither one is moving. It was disharmonious. There was conflict. And so I feel like you just decided, fuck it. Over. Right? I'm ending it. I'm done. So I kind of feel like that's what's happening. I really also feel like this is saying like actually cutting out this relationship. It gives you back your self-respect. Yeah. I feel like cutting this relationship out and really saying goodbye to it, it changes you. It changes your path. It changes your view of yourself. And you're just like, you know, I love myself more than that. Like, I can't be with this person. It was toxic. I saw it. So I think your dreams have changed, and that's why they're saying your dreams need a practical plan, because I think before they included someone specific, and I feel like it was a toxic thing, and you decided no. And I feel like it changes you, changes your life, changes your plans. Okay, 138. Sagittarius is next, and this is saying the full moon will unfold in your fifth house, highlighting your current romantic interests and connections. You'll be inclined to get curious about the people you surround yourself with. What is it about them that you're interested in? Is it a fortunate time for engaging in important discussions with a significant other that may provide you with some important information about your current dynamic? If you've been unsure of where you stand with this person, the full moon promises to offer some clarity. This is in your romantic interest house. So let's see what it says. Tell me what these moon cards are saying for Sag. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Your hard work is paying off. Take time to breathe out. I feel like this is going to happen kind of quick. Tell me what the end of the cycle is. Let me read this again. Is it about relationships? Yeah. It's relationships and people you hang out with. So the end of a tough cycle. Tell me what's going on with that. This is a Capricorn card, two of them. So you might be dealing definitely with the Capricorn. Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Judgment card. The end of a tough cycle. Your hard work is paying off. Who am I talking to? Sagittarius. So the first card out is Knight of Wands, which is you. You know, this is like that little girl that's like just living her life to the fullest here. But it can also be like a person who just flits around and doesn't like put their, you know, doesn't make a commitment to you. So I kind of feel like, you know, something's happening here where you're seeing this differently. Because I think in the before it kind of made you like have a headache here with this 5 of Swords, right? Your hard work is paying off. I feel like you're getting everything you want here. Sagittarius with the Judgment card and the 9 of Cups. It's like your soul taking you to your wish fulfillment. I kind of feel like you're seeing something new. Spirit showing you something. What are you showing Sagittarius Spirit in this first thing? Okay, so maybe the Hanged Man is talking about you being in like a stalemate. And I feel like the Hanged Man is a good card because you're getting enlightened to something. I feel like it's about people, places, and things that you need to surrender and let go of, because that's what your reading was about, right? So I feel like you're here in this center energy as the Queen of Pentacles, owning your value, but there's something here bugging you. What is it? 5 of Swords. What are you worried about? Okay, so maybe there's somebody you need to apologize to, or someone that's coming in to apologize. This could be a mother with this Queen of Pentacles for sure. She looks like a mom. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I feel like there's forgiveness given because there's so much love here. This could be about this 5 of Swords. Like, you know, I don't know. It looks like a pretty stable person that maybe did something wrong, you know. Anyway, I feel like there's an apology coming in. I feel like they feel guilty, they're sorry, and they want to love you again. So if it's a mom, definitely could be. I feel like maybe they just did something that seemed like it hurt you. And I think that they feel guilty about it. And I feel like they just want to come back in and love on you. They want to apologize, they want to offer love, and they want back together. And I feel like it's saying like this is part of your North Node path. So, you know, this could be somebody that you're thinking, you know, I want to cut this person out of my life. It looks to me like, you know, it's up to you, but I feel like it's going to work out. I feel like it's going to come back together, whoever this is. It is a mother energy. It's a nurturing energy. It's somebody, somebody that cares about you, you know. So, yeah, and then the end result is like wish fulfillment. It's your soul just taking you there. Like, yeah, let's go. Okay, let's see Capricorn. All right, let's see what Capricorn has to say. As the Gemini full moon illuminates your current habits, regimes, and rituals, you'll be eager to increase your productivity now, but rather than taking action, you'll likely be rethinking how you make the most of your time and energy. You may realize something important about your current routine, prompting you to make a pivotal change. Either way, the adjustments you make should help you gain a better understanding of how to regulate your daily life. You're going to be rethinking how You make the most of your time and energy. It's in your house of current habits and rituals. So maybe you're like trying to realign like how your day goes, you know? Maybe habits that take up a lot of your time or whatever, you know? What do you need to release is the moon card, Capricorn, and bring love into the situation and be bold and make the first move. So yeah, I feel like you're like seeing the need to change some stuff here. Okay, Spirit, give me some tarot on this so we can make some sense about it. So you've got Aquarius up there, so I don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarius, but what do you need to release? This. Look at it. It's the Eight of Swords. It's like feeling like you're stuck. Feeling like you have no idea how to change your situation, you know? What do you need to release? That. I feel like the Page of Swords is here. So this could be about learning something new. Emperor is here. This is definitely about being the ruler of your own life. It's an Aries vibe. It could also be like a husband, a boss. It could be you to be bold and make the first move. 10 of Cups. It could be about love. Let's do one more. So you're overthinking something, like a new beginning with someone, like, or a new beginning doing something different. Tell me why that Five of Pentacles. One more. Oh, that's too many. One. Okay. I kind of feel like what's happening is you're actually starting to look at things from other perspectives. I see it in a couple different places here. And I think like you're rethinking the way you've been thinking things. If that makes sense, right? What do you need to release is this overthinking, this self-doubt, this I'm stuck. I'm stuck doing this. I'm stuck being here. I'm stuck. That's the Eight of Swords energy. It's a mental mind fuckery. I mean, it can be depression. It can be self-hatred. It can be, I hate my job. I hate my life. I hate my husband. I hate my wife. It could be any of that. But I'm stuck here because I can't go anywhere else. And Spirit's like, bullshit. That's all in your fucking head. So what do you need to release is this feeling that you don't have any control over your life because you fucking do. And I also see like you're learning that here with this Page of Swords. It's like this person is studying. I feel like you could have a lot on your plate, like you're busy, busy, busy all the time. And the Emperor is here. This is about a no nonsense attitude. Like this is like I am the ruler of my own life. I create my own reality. And then 10 of Cups is here. So that's about unconditional love. So what I feel like is there's some transmuting of energy, the way you feel about things. I do feel like you're understanding things on a deeper level with these two cards. It's the Justice and the Hanged Man. Like you're starting to see like the reason things like the Eight of Swords happens, you know. You're starting to see, I don't know. I feel like there's just some kind of message here about you believing that you're not enough. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it's about love or if it's about like work and what you do for a living, you know. But the truth of the matter is you can manifest whatever kind of life you want. You know what I mean? Like you get to decide what your life looks like every fucking day. You know, we wake up in the morning. What do you want your day to be like? Set that intention. Do you want it to feel like you're all alone and sad and like stuck? Or do you want it to look like something else? Because like that's kind of what the Magician card is about. It's about manifesting the life you want. And the cards are saying bring love into the situation. And I feel like, it's talking about loving yourself, having respect for yourself in all areas, and realizing like I am the ruler of my life. It's really up to me how I see it. It's up to me how I interpret my life every day. And I think once you realize that, I mean, everything can change. Um, and Spirit is saying be bold and make the first move. It's about changing the way you see your life. It is. No doubt about it, because you have this in the middle of this section right here. So you've got the Emperor here. This could be a boss, a husband, and it could be you. But if you're in this energy and Spirit is saying, dude, you're the Emperor, but you're here, well, you're not, I mean, you're never going to be able to like access or feel that energy, because the Emperor does not ever feel lack. Never. They're manifestors, they're honest. I kind of feel like there's a lot of meditation maybe that's going to be required, because what's happening is you're getting a new perspective about yourself, about who you are, and the reality of creating your own version of life. You get to pick it out. And I think what's happening is like it's all about this unconditional love. And so I almost feel like for someone, I don't know why, but I just get this message. It's like, I know that you have unconditional love for these children in this picture. So if you have children, I might be talking to you. But I do see unconditional love. You do know it. You do know it. But the thing is you don't have it for yourself yet. You don't really have that for yourself for some reason. And if I were to guess, I would say it's because of the way you were conditioned as a child, and I feel like this Five of Pentacles is a very sad kind of energy. It's like I'm not enough, I don't have enough, I'm just not enough, you know, but you really are. And I don't know. I just feel like Capricorn, there's a lot going on in this reading, and I kind of feel like it's up to you what you want to manifest and what you want your life to be like. I see some things in your way, Capricorn. I see this blindfold in the very first card, and then I see this Five of Pentacles. But like, here's the very last card is Temperance. It's saying like, okay, well, we can change this just with love. How you love your kids without condition. You don't expect anything special from them. I mean, uh, if you have unconditional love, you don't. Like, right? They could fail an exam, and you would love them anyway, right? They could steal something from the grocery store, and you wouldn't stop loving them. It's just not the way unconditional love works. Do we help them? Do we try and help them understand transmuting energy because, of whatever they're doing? Yeah, we do. But, like, why aren't you doing it for yourself is what I'm trying to say. You're spending all this unconditional love on your children, great. But, like, what good is it if you're not giving it to yourself and they don't see you loving yourself? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what this house was this in. Current habits and rituals. So I kind of feel like you have a habit of feeling like you're not enough. And I feel like you might have the habit of doing everything for everyone else. You know? And for some reason, you just don't give that to yourself. I mean, you could just be living in this deep, deep sadness. So that's what I see for you, Capricorn. I feel like the love that you feel for others is what's needed for yourself. 154. Aquarius. All right, let's see what is going on with Aquarius. The Gemini full moon sheds light on your creative passions and the pleasures of life, encouraging you to tend to the things that you keep mentally stimulated, that keep you mentally stimulated. Do something that activates your inner child, Aquarius. This lunation isn't about taking yourself seriously. It's about engaging in what brings you joy. Allow yourself to get curious about the things that makes you happy. Why do they bring you joy, and how can you incorporate more of this energy into your life? Wow. Do something that activates your inner child. It's about engaging in what you like to do. Okay, that's fun. Nice message for Aqua. Activate the inner child over the full moon. It's pretty good. Let me see. Expect powerful change. And be bold and make the first move. I'm just doing 2. Okay. Expect powerful change. Spirit, tell me. This could have something to do with the eclipse too, because it's the eclipse card, right? So maybe this is something that started with the eclipse and it is beefing up now. Okay, so I see the success card here. And a whole bunch of new beginnings. Oh, yeah. Okay. I feel like this is talking pretty much about that. It's talking about Aquarius. There you are with the Queen of Swords. That's you, right? And I also see you being successful and enjoying that. So I don't know if some of you are like singers or something like on a stage. I'm not sure, but I feel like you're making logical decisions to start something brand new. Like, I see a crown chakra opening moment that's offering you like a new beginning in Pentacles. It's something that really makes you excited, like when you were young, Page of Wands. And be bold and make the first move. Let's clarify that for Aquarius. 9 of Cups. That's your wish fulfillment. Be bold and make the first move. Do you see what's going on here? I mean, you're getting like huge enlightenments here. You've got brand new beginnings all the way around. You're manifesting them yourself. And honestly, when you embrace this child inside of yourself, everything is changing. It says it right here. Expect a powerful change. It's you making the change happen, you know, just by doing shit you like. You're getting your wish fulfillment. You're manifesting your wish fulfillment because you're excited. You're doing something that excites you, right? I mean, this is a really good reading. So if you can embrace that little child in you, do stuff that makes you excited like it did when you were little, I feel like your whole life could change. And I know I say that a lot, but it's so true. And Pisces will be the last one. 158. Pisces, tell me about Pisces. Oh, I need to read the thing first. Okay. Your home and family matters will be the main area of your focus during the Gemini full moon, inviting you to engage in discussions around your domestic world. You may be making some pivotal decisions in your home or getting curious about how you can continue to prioritize the desire for mental stimulus in this part of your life. This could also signify an important conversation with a relative or simply a home decor change. Either way, you'll feel inclined to withdraw from the world and focus your energy solely on your private affairs. Your home and family, Pisces. Home and family. So what comes out is emotions are running high and your hard work is paying off. So looks like your home and family, something's good happening there, right? Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, so Five of Cups is here, so I feel like you're letting go of something. It is emotional, but you have to let it go if you want to get on this new journey, this fool's journey, right? It's about your higher self. I feel like something from your childhood here is opening up your chakra, your heart chakra. What are you letting go of here? Something about the devil. So this could be like an addiction, you know. The Fool card's clarified by the Queen of Wands. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant. Okay, I just see a lot of spiritual growth and movement here. I do see like something happened here. Like it is not happy. You got Five of Cups, the Devil, Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups, confusion, and Seven of Swords. Somebody did some fucked up thing. And I think that's what you're emotional about. But I do see a couple of surrender cards here, right? It would be the Judgment and the Queen of Cups. Like you're letting go of something. Since this is to do with your home and family, I kind of feel like it is about your home and family. It's emotional. And I think you do think about it a lot. This could be about a child in your life. It could be about you as a child, because I'm seeing both of those as options for a card, right? I feel like it's you. I feel like you have grown so much in your life, you know. And I feel like maybe, honestly, maybe you're understanding that or seeing that. But I feel like you're jumping off here as like this new spot. Queen of Wands, tell me what's going on. This looks like magic to me. Okay, so this is about spirit guide assistance. And it's about you being like guarded about this other situation, this disharmonious conflict, you know, trigger, and the Tower card too. So I feel like you're emotional about whatever happened there. It's not really specific about what it is, but I can tell that it really bothers you. And I feel like your spirit guides are here trying to help you, like get through it, help you see the bigger picture of it. So let's just see if we can see it, right? So tell me what the Six of Cups is for Pisces. Tell me the Six of Cups for Pisces. Oh, there's an apology and a reunion and a big change. This is someone in your family, like it is. So, I mean, it just looks like it could be like a child and a father is what it kind of looks like to me. But I feel like this is really working out. It's almost like, you know, something bad did happen here, but you're watching how much everything that you've done to help this situation, to love this child, maybe it's even yourself, right? But everything that you've done is you're seeing that your hard work is paying off. You're seeing your growth. You're seeing yourself as something different than you did before. I think it's got everything to do with this soul coming out, right? So I see a heart chakra opening moment here and the Hierophant. Like, it's almost like this situation, this apology, this reunion, I mean, it changes you as well, because I feel like it hurt you, whatever happened, right? It makes you feel different. I mean, it's like a whole rebirth situation here. Your higher self is coming out, like you're forming new beautiful foundations. And then there's another Ace of Cups, so I'm feeling like a strong new beginning in love. It could be, like I said, it could be about relationship with a child, or it could be about your own inner child. But whatever it is, I feel like you're growing, and this is a beautiful message. So, something on the home front's changing here. The way you see it, the way you feel about somebody, the way you feel about yourself. And I also feel like you're understanding, like, this happened on purpose so that you could actually, so your heart could be activated, or somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? But this is the Six of Cups. I was, like, saying, like, it could be you as a child. It could be your child. It could be somebody you've known since childhood. It's hard to say. So that's what I got. I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Let me see here if I can. Okay. Bye, you guys.